Two of our demonstration on the knobs of the machine. Okay, so we're going to go back and let's continue scanning. After we do our Sag midline, get your uterus, then we do our sweep to the right, go out of the uterus and sweep to the left. Then you're going to go transverse by turning your knob 90 degrees so that the knob is on mama's right side. So I turned it, and then we're always going to go inferior. So you're going to find that bladder. That's your starting point. And then you're going to stay using the bladder as the window and go through and go all the way till you get to the bow. And then you go back, and here again, without a baby and it's not that clear, you go back to midline of the uterus. But this is all wasted room here. So what do we gotta do? We gotta get rid of some of our depth. And that's by hitting the depth button. Again, the image is not good, but let's just freeze this. And this would be like our transverse. Then we go ahead and hit text and write transverse. All right, now let's pretend that there's a baby in there, and we're going to need to do some measurements. Okay, so first trimester, our measurements, since we have it on OB1, would be our crown rump measurement. We'll take 2 or 3 of those. In second trimester, we go into the biparietal measurement, which is the head, and then the femur. So that's why it's important that you have your presets when you hit your probe on first trimester, second. So we're just going to pretend, just to get used to the knobs. So we're going to unfreeze, and we're going to pretend there's a baby in there. We're going to hit our zoom button. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger, and I'm going to hit zoom again. I'm going to increase my gain a little bit, and I'm going to freeze. And I'm just going to make up a crown rump. So I'm going to hit measure, which is here, and that has the ruler on it. So anytime you're measuring part of the baby as a parameter, you'd hit your measure. And here is your CRL. You can either grab it there or you can grab it by touching. And your arrow will come, but you always have to tell it, the machine, what you're measuring it, because it doesn't know. And a lot of times it's easy to forget to tell it, what do you want? You got to tell it what you want. So we did that. We told it we wanted a crown rump. So you're just going to place one cursor where you see the baby's head, and then you'll hit set, and then you're going to go to where the butt is, hit set, and then over here, it will give you the measurements in millimeters and correlate it to the gestational age. In this case, it came to 7 weeks, 3 days, and gives a due date. And so you like that, you hit save, okay? And then you're gonna do another measurement. Let's say we're pretending that we got a gestational sac. I think it's easy to, let's just pretend this is a sac, this vessel here. I think we showed you earlier, I think it's easier to do one measurement instead of the 3, so you can get the largest sac. So let's just pretend this whole thing is a sac, okay? Let me see if I can clear it up a little bit. And so I'm gonna write what it is. Let's say Sag gestational sac. Okay, then we're going to hit measure, and we're going to go one measurement. For one measurement, we're just going to go GS. If we're doing a mean sac diameter, we would split the screen, take 3 measurements, transverse, Sag, and AP, either direction, it doesn't matter. And those would be your 3 measurements. But you don't, I just think it's confusing that you come out with the same result. So let's just go gestational sac. But when you do a gestational sac, you don't want to get the longest because you want to get the average. You don't want to get the shortest. So you're going to do like a diagonal. Okay? Something like that. And this gestational sac measured 5 weeks, 6 days. All right? So you can just measure the sac. save that. And then we unfreeze. And we go on. And let's say we're going to get another crown rump. And normally you do not measure the gestational sac when you have a crown rump. I just wanted to show you how to do that. I'm going to pretend that this little biogas here is a crown rump. How's that? At least gives us some markers. Let's do lovely. So let's hit measure. Go to crown rump. Measure from the head to the butt. Hey, I think it looks like a cube. Wow, this one's 8 weeks, 5 days. All right. And then we save it. Okay. And then we're going to get a heartbeat.
I put that on my wall.
I know. Oh, yeah. I know. I think you should put it in your refrigerator. All right. Let's find a heartbeat. Where's the vessel? I think somebody's here. Let's grab one of those. So we grab one of Mama's vessels because we can't see. All right. So I'm going to hit my M. I'm going to put my M right through there. I'm going to hit M again. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I'm going to put the color on it because I'm not seeing real well. I see better with color. And we're going to measure. We're going to tell it we want feel heartbeat. And we're going to grab our measurement. Boom. And we're safe. Okay, so we got, let's just say we got all our pictures. So we're going to go to our report, which is right here. We want to review our report. And we want to look at the numbers to make sure that they correlate. So here we got a crown rump. I don't know how we got a 20-week, a 20.8 one. What did we do? Is that the one, the 8 weeks? So like those aren't measuring the same. This gestational sac was at 5'8", 5'6", so we were just playing around. I was just showing you different things that we could measure. So let's get rid of the gestational sac. See, if you got too many different ages, then it's going to take the average of it out. So to delete, you're going to highlight what you want to delete, and then I just hit the backspace here. Okay, and then I write, don't forget to hit save, because then that remembers that you deleted it, and then you go back to the report.
She's 19 weeks.
We have a little interruption there in our video, but are you still live?